Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to week 8 for character modeling. We're finally to the last 4 weeks and really going to make that big push to try and get your characters to walk. That's really going to be the big deal coming from here on out. So, figured we get started with just the start of everything. So, just to let everybody know, we'll be finishing our textures this week and moving on to the first pass of rigging, actually building the skeleton of the model, which is going to be really awesome. I can't wait for that. That's cool times. It's a little difficult, but don't worry. With a lot of practice, we'll make it awesome. So let's get into it. So rigging is just the skeletons and how everything's structured, the joints, the bones, and how you can program the movements to really build a character that has unique motions here on out. And it's really rigs in general are just a technique that's used in skeletal animation using digital bones. And it's considered as a process of creating the bone structure of a model, meant to manipulate the model like a puppet. Anything can be rigged, and it's considered the first part of the animation process. Now, there's a lot of things on how it works in general. So when bones are created, you can begin animating bones along a timeline, and the process is called keyframing. Much like animation, when you keyframe animations. Rigs can take up to about a few hours to many days, depending on the complexity of the model. And they use a very hierarchical structure where each bone is a parent to a child within each other. That way, everything moves in conjecture to how certain areas move originally. For example, a hand to the finger. So as the hand moves, the fingers are going to move with it, for example. Again, you're going to have to introduce weights as well and using weight painting just in case you want to start with constraints. For example, if someone has a rough leg, you can add more weight to them and you can start that limp to showcase that. And that's a good thing. And by adding kinematics, it also helps with the properties of each bone as well. Inverse kinematics is one of the best tools to use for this process. And you'll have to consider the constraints of any type of character as said before. So a lot of good things. Yeah, so that's just a quick intro into rigging, but there's going to be a lot to do about it, so check out the videos. I recommend checking out the ones on LinkedIn Learning. Those are really big, so I think you should definitely do that. So, all right, my friends, so just to give everybody a heads up, you do have a discussion this week, so week 8, I'd like you to showcase your work from week 2, week 4, week 6, and week 7. This is the finalized character turnaround sheet, the character bus, the character head, and attached to the body, and also the in-progress character from the actual painting, the texture, just the in-progress for the texturing as well, which would be sweet. I'd like you to post at least an image, a rendered image of all 4 of those, and also include a brief narrative explaining the story and background of your character in a paragraph, and then just give some feedback to other classmates. That's really the big deal. So the more detailed feedback you give, the better. If you like something, please go ahead and promote it, explain what you liked and how it really works. If you didn't like it, go ahead and, or I would say if you didn't like it, if it could be improved upon or anything. My apologies for saying that. So if it could be improved upon, or if there's something that just didn't work in your favor when you're reviewing it, I say let them know how they can fix it, and give them a way on how they can improve it as well. That's even better. Because if we can fix those issues now that you find, the better before we finish in production. That's really a big thing, because it's going to be hard to turn back on rigging. It's a little bit tough to do, but it's okay. We'll knock it out. All right. And then finally, yeah, just some detailed reply posts. And then for your assignments this week. So again, we're going to start the weeks where you're going to finish one assignment and start the next one. So you're going to have your final checkpoint for your textures, all your character fully textured, 100%. That's what I'm looking for. So I'd like to see the project file along with 2 rendered images from front or side, or front or rear, to showcase the character fully textured with everything on the character. That's what I would like to see. So that'd be sweet. And also rigging. So you're going to go into, now that we have the character that's textured and everything's good, we're going to build a rig for this character. So I'd like the first pass of the rig 50% done of the skeleton and all the different bones made. You can either start with the pelvis and work your way down, or start with the torso and work your way up. Either way works better. The more you finish, the better. It's going to be easier on your second pass for the week after that. So try to get a head start on that and really get far on your rig as much as you can this week. That way you're not behind on your next weeks after that. So, because again, we're turning into one assignment and then we're starting another each week after this. So it's a lot of work. So just be ready for that. Other than that, that's all I got. So be safe, have fun, enjoy. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. That's all I got. I'll be throughout the week. Have your grades as soon as possible. Thanks for dealing with me for last week, and trying to deal with the birth of my son. Other than that, that's all I got. So have a great week, everybody. Send me a message if you need me. If we need to run through 3ds Max one-on-one, just send me a message and we can do that and try and see how we can work with it. I want to help you get through this, so please don't wait till the end to try and finish this. Contact me as soon as possible and we can work out a plan for everybody, all right? Thanks for being awesome. See you later. Contact me as soon as you can if you need me. All right, bye-bye.